He's one of these hot dollar southern men from Texas.
Though, I don't know what sort of charade you're trying to portray us on stage playing, but I don't have a problem with the idea that you see our existence as...
How do you do it, bro? How do you get fucking drip lines and need the maid's kit all the time?
No, that...
How do you get... This guy's got drips all over his thing.
No, what happened is...
Alright, dude.
The strawberry, 2-liter bottle of strawberry soda, which I was using to create a blended drink.
In the bedroom?
Yeah, of course. No, I was making strawberry, like, smoothies. Slurpees.
Whoa, bro.
I know, I forgot to put the lid back on the blender. Look.
Oh
you should have seen the bed. Obviously, I forgot to clean that.
I made up a whole Hollywood exclusive about this guy.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, there's perfect evidence. When you see something that looks chaotic and unexplainable and completely out of control, catastrophic, it turns out it was just some dumb shit was making strawberry drinks in their room and forgot to put the cap on the blender. I mean, I just believe that even though we're looking across a landscape, a smattering of everything feeling discombobulated,
How did dog
poorly
food,
organized.
What is on the bottom of the door? That looks like dog food gravy. And on the wall over there, coffee, and you don't even have coffee in the house?
That
What is that?
Wait,
Looks
why
like
are you coming down on me about...
It looks like chipmunks came in here and munched a bunch of planters.
What? Maybe.
It looks like a cashew.
Look, this is all for Phoebe because I don't want her lingering. I'm sorry, lingering? I do want her lingering. Right here. I want her to be able to eat, drink, and that's why you see clippings of her everywhere. That's not to explain that it's not a mess. Fuck off. I'm not coming to your house and berating your cleaning regimen. Admittedly.
I know, that's because my house is too good to be true. I don't party like pigs.
Well,
I have even laws and rules and regulations posted. Like there's no drinks allowed where the carpet's allowed.
Is that not say shit we gotta get rid of?
Drinks must either have a to-go lid or be held in the kitchen at all times.
The reason Sandy Hook is a lie? I mean, I have my lists. They're not just...
YG was.
What? What are you talking about?
In bright black letters.
Bright black letters?
Yeah, it says YGWASC.
No, it says Y girls.
That's CW.
GIRLS? Question mark.
Well, it looks like you're looking for George Washington again.
Have I never looked for George Washington? I did write a report on him.
So you have a censorship about the assisted suicide.
No, look. What does it say? What's that list? That sub-list is titled what? Shit.
I don't know. I'm proud of this guy, though, because he's at least gotten something typed with at least 450 words one day.
I have never been able to sequence 450 words of consequence together, ever. Why would I start now?
When you wrote one of the companies, or you wrote a comment about something.
One comment about something to a company, maybe I had 450 words.
So how do you feel about putting Phoebe on some Ames food?
I don't think it's her diet, ding dong, except for all the human food you got her trained to like. Because
she's gonna pop her. We're gonna feed her a turkey Hamlin bun, and we're gonna pull a gangster-sized Spam can off the side of her injury.
Listen, I'll give you
the right trick and treat and the right treat and trick.
I'll give you $160 in cash.
It's a huge Spam cam like this.
You'll walk her to the vet and say, "This is all the money I have. If there's anything you can do for my dog, tell me now." And then walk her out.
I'm not going to deal with those people. I went in there to precast it.
Then what do you want to do about it?
I went in there to precast it. I said my dog is going to be calling 911 pretty soon. Or my fucking friend is going to be dialing fucking the animal ER. And we want to fucking get the diagnostics precast into the system. And I want to talk about the case today and make sure it's on a medical alert, and you're going to be having it come into. They're down there on 23rd and Sheridan acting like superheroes again and doing fucking proficient work for the world of work where they always leave a fucking cricket hanging over question mark. to get our freaking queens bundled again to get freaking unfinished business for the rest of the delegation.
But now that you've strung together a bunch of stuff that wasn't something I could coherently
Because
follow.
I could take her to vet school if I want to be a veterinary.
Okay, but tangenting into a direction unexpectedly isn't necessarily where I lost you. I'm saying there's not much we can do for her at this point.
If you put power to women's writing over,
And listen,
and you
I
wrote
put power
that
to
she had
women's
a
writing. What is
spam
wrong
cam
with you?
attracted to her arm,
I don't understand you.
and she had a throat frog this big, and she had to go out mingling and committing frickin' adulterous moves.
I don't think current
I still
setbacks
think
that Phoebe is experiencing include social misfitedness due to her lumpy nature. No, I believe her lumpy nature affecting her breathing and her comfort is a higher priority. Aesthetically, she's still a pretty dog.
Well, I know, but I mean, I fabled about her, and I don't even have the fable thanks to men and women in uniform because they're Scrooges. Then they want to put a time relapsation on the holiday because I ran into another Santa Claus. I ran into 3 Santa Clauses this year, and then of course you were busted for being Halloween Cat's friend at your homeboy, Easter at your other homeboy, and then you and me at I.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, not yeah. What are you talking about?
Well, anyway,
No,
the
what are you talking
chance
about?
of getting the miracle to happen medically is that it's finicated
Don't you see?
and scripted about.
I asked the universe.
But the Santa Claus thing, 3 Santas happened. I seen Charles as Santa out in Idaho Springs. I seen Tommy's and Craig's Santa downtown in Denver, and then I seen Jordan's Santa up at Granny's. And I told Granny I would pay for their churches, but I wouldn't pay for idolaters in uniform. And if the pathology department is all about surface looks, and then they corner us and take our blood and make up apprehension stories about our blood, I said, well, that's bullshit. Why the fuck did I spend $53 on a brand name shirt to go to some guy's interview that says you can dress to impress and dress for the part you want to be?
You do look good.
If I thought that everything was about surface looks, then
But you do. You tell me
they
that shit
hadn't
all the
been
time.
perturbing me for true love because they're trying
Size
to tell me
and looks.
outer appearance is nothing. That's what's inside mentally.
Well, that may have sounded like the whoa, 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 the air coming out of my balloon. Inflate me, you do. If
So all I'm saying is somebody
Wait.
was castrated.
Okay. I'm sorry I was being coughing, but I did have a thought. If you are in fact embracing the idea that it is about the people that you see on the inside, for the once in your life, maybe you'll start looking inside yourself. Because if you would allow your better intentions to dominate your thoughts, then you would have a whole better thought about who you are.
I know. Get your house fucking inventoried. Get your receipts and records all fucking indicating that you bought all this shit. Or even have your homeboy throw in some shit. Like,
Will you
isn't
stop
that...
measuring
Where'd
the
you get
world?
that? Is that a Swedish bed? From IKEA or what? Or is that one from Croft and Barrow?
Yes. This lattice support prop system underneath the 2 pieces of plywood is from IKEA. The frame itself, I can't remember, somewhere online. I think West Elm.
Well,
Don't
we're
remember.
investigating the mission of we're missing a German Shepherd.
I don't have a dog.
He was originally seen like this big over on Eaton Street, and he's been gone for over 84 days. If you walk down that street, would you be looking for him? It's by the gate.
Oh, okay. I'll look.
Because we've been trying to figure out what happened to him for a long time. And everybody else prostituted this baby black one, and I don't know if they ate the other one. But she's been breeding up on Northampton.
Did you arrange the sticks in my yard?
A little bit, yeah. You're gonna have a delivery.
No, like recently?
No.
In the last week?
No.
Are you sure?
No. The squirrels are training to do that stuff.
Baloney.
Yeah, I even have the measles outbreak once in a while.
Why'd they lock you up for 30?
For fucking $50,000 of fucking
Well, you got back pay?
unfucking predicated or reinvented or invested fucking funds that went fucking through somebody's account, and the banker didn't fucking recognize me, and his all fucking.
So, hold on. How many 30-day stints in your life do you think you've done? Like, just ballpark.
I
10?
usually don't do 30-day sentences because I usually go under a 3-day suspension, and
3
then
days?
I usually get recognized, and then I usually get put on my own assignment.
Wait, are you saying you did 30 days because you didn't have ID?
There's no telling. I got 30 days for not having approximated my funding properly and inheritance recording with the estates.
Indicating that it was all bureaucratic shivelty that you were putting up with?
Yeah, because I told them you're not allowed to take money without an estate attorney anyway because you'll just get dicked around.
But the court has, since I've known you, kept you in jail 30 days 3 times. Maybe more. But at least 3.
They don't keep me in jail. They just put me in the waiting room.
Well, you are in a place where I have to put money in a HomeWave account to talk to you. Let's call that jail. What the hell's the difference?
I'm on it's a meat batching pass.
Okay, but so they they just ruffle you for a 30-day. We'll keep track of you
I
and
was at
sober you
the
up.
Stanley Hotel.
Were you? How'd
Yeah.
that go? Did you see Mr. Stephen King there doing research on The Shining 2?
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson's back out of retirement to star in one more movie that was written by... Okay, I'm not in any way trying to make you feel bad about 30 days in jail. I just find it shocking that they can just basically take you whenever they want, put you in jail for 30 days, and make them an excuse as to what your trouble is.
So then I went to get undercover with you guys and dye my hair gray to protect you guys.
Okay, making fun of how old I am is fine. I don't care.
Dude, I have to worry about you the
Don't dye your hair
most.
gray. That's a bad color to dye your hair. Dye your
Look
hair
at Nabel
purple.
did it.
Okay, be cutting edge. Go for the I'm gonna look older than I really am look.
I know.
Listen, I think at 33, the best year that you're going to live, you should embrace yourself and exactly where you are in life and not mimic or pretend to be anything else. Just find out what makes you tick the easiest and the best and then work toward that. Why are you doing anything else?
Because my boyfriend left me.
Listen, as someone who broke up worse than anybody else in the universe, breakups suck, but they only suck until they don't. And once they don't, next time don't get into some relationship thinking you can find fixings. You can't. The only good relationship worth being in is the one that you've been in after you fixed yourself. Time with yourself has value. We don't share that in this society, and that's a mistake. You aren't alone and miserable. You're alone and contemplative. You're demanding that you and you alone figure out the next thing. That's lime mixed into water. It's not shit you can snort up your nose, Lil.
Eventually it is.
Well, I don't want to deny your method of ingestion on anything, but I wouldn't snort that up my nose if I were you. Anyhow, if you can't see, again, that something in the universe is challenging you to overcome the sense of worthlessness that you've messaged into your head, that's why we're both here. You taught me that, and I'm now supposed to teach you. So, I'm not going to give up on you. I'll commit to you for the 319th time. But this time, there won't be a 320th. Unless there is one. At which point I'll apologize. But still, I understand that I have to support your embracing of yourself, but it's you who has to do it. You have to believe. I can't make you believe. I can make believe with you, but I cannot make you believe. Do you get the difference? All you have to do is stop thinking that there's a problem here that involves you. There isn't. It's just the world taught you that, and you listened. Well, I'm here to teach you, as a white American male.
Where did you get Chinese thing?
What?
Is this G.I. Joe's thing?
That's to repair glasses, like prescription
Whoa, you went
glasses.
to the doll hospital?
It's what old people do. We prescribe glasses and then we fix them. Shall I make you some melon lime water? Oh no? Okay, we'll snort it up your nose then. We'll go with cherry this time since you're not involved.
I want the lime one.
You're holding it.
I know, let me get my glass.
Good talk as always.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I need water. Oh boy. 1717. That's 17. Not into the whole symbology of numbers that some people are, but the synchronicity of certain patterns, numerical patterns, and different messaging that the universe is trying to have you recognize. I'm starting to believe there's some validity to that. But what the fuck do I know? I do know that, of course, Lilly hears everything I ever publish, because why would I ever want her not to know? If I say something about it, I make sure she hears it. She is not someone I disrespect in the least. Except when I kick her out, because she's gotten to be too much to handle. 1818. Finally made a point. There she is, singing in the kitchen. So, shall we do more of this? Yeah, why not? Well, we may be done. Did you use hot water?
No.
Good. I'm sure whatever ice is in there is yours. Although the fridge did totally dethaw. Were you around for that or not? What do you want me to do, though? Well, without an ID, you understand no one's going to hire you because you don't go into their payroll system without verifying your identification. It's just like, it's step 2. There you go. All you need is your number. You can do this online. Wait, you got it. This is it. When did you get all this? If you have all this, then you can buy weed. So you're that legit, because I bought weed with this. Wait, what is this? Relationship profile. Hold on, dude. But this looks like the right thing. I don't know. Anyway, this looks like today. Last contact, 8:15, that's yesterday. So, you did get a new ID?
No.
Yes, you did. What is this then?
It's from the bank.
It's from the bank. But you've got your number on here, right? Yeah, matter of fact, Having memorized mine now, I would recommend... Oh. What, you got glasses?
Yeah.
From who? What's that say on the back?
Yeah. They're forced.
Danny Ellison? You got someone else's glasses? Your mom's glasses. You have a huge prescription in them. Are you sure you need to be wearing those?
Yeah.
You stole your mom's glasses? You do with your mom's glasses. You got going on. Lily, you want a pair of glasses? I'll give you a pair. You don't need to steal your mom's glasses. You got a check to yourself for $35. Okay, is this to get your license? Okay, listen. This looks exactly like the same thing I went through because I remember getting these kinds of printouts. Where's my pipe, by the way? Did you take it? Do you need a pen instead of lighting that one on fire?
Mm-hmm.
But do you need a pen?
Mm-hmm.
What was the fire trick with the pen? What did you do that for?
It had a seal on it.
Oh. You're a pyromaniac, aren't you? Tell me the truth. I'm a liar. Aren't you a pyromaniac? You can't do truth for truth?
Yeah.
Pyromaniac. Does fire give you, you're not afraid of fire, obviously. I'm afraid of fire. I'm being honest. Just like water. I don't like to swim in the ocean. It makes me feel precariously vulnerable. You, on the other hand, do you like to swim in the ocean? Have you ever swam in the ocean? Being in Colorado, that's not very common. Yay? Nay? You ever been in one of the big ponds with nothing but your navel and your toes? Probably a bathing suit, but knowing you, could have been a three-piece suit. Yo?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
That's navel.
Don't show me a picture of your belly button. Dude, why have you been swimming in the ocean? We'll start with a yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find yourself thrilled or vulnerable?
Sign your name.
I'm asking. Before I sign anything, I'm asking. Thrilled or vulnerable?
Yeah, I'm vulnerable.
So, like me, did you feel like at any moment a shark could eat you? Or was it a different kind of vulnerable?
I wanted to jump off the riptide area.
What are you making me sign that we're friends? I won't sign that.
Yeah.
No, you already have my signature and sold.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, or you wouldn't be here.
It's for a zodiac reason. I just want to see if we're friends this month, if it's going to stick together.
Lily,
I'm trying to get us on
Karmically-
the schedule together.
if you keep measuring our friendship, it will go away. If you embrace it, it will get strong. Now, which one are we going to do?
Well, I want you to sign that we met in August.
I understand your need for verification of certain circumstance,
You
so
don't know
I'm
what
signing
the
this
zodiac
one
says.
time. You will never get another signature out of me attesting to anything between us
We don't
that has to
know
do
what
with
it
our
means
soul.
for Cancer to meet in August. Cancer and Aries to meet in August.
First of all, you're not an Aries. Aren't you a
Look at
Taurus?
the whole different fortune.
Oh yeah, you are an Aries. March 29th?
It's a whole different
Whatever.
fortune depending on the season.
I'm telling you, this is the last time I'm ever signing that I'm your friend. If you don't believe me, you can always refer back to this note. I will never sign again. You will always just know. Do you find it problematic when I have conversation with you about you? Do you not like that?
Mm-mm.
I don't like it either, Lil. But sometimes when
You're the 13th of 6, right?
in the math that you do, probably. But
1963 or what? Or was it 1801?
It was probably all of the above. Just check me off. It doesn't matter
The
what date you put.
13th of June?
is a day before Flag Day. So what are you doing on the 13th of June? You're preparing for Flag Day.
1963.
You think I was born in 63?
Yeah.
What kind of cachet does 63 have? Although it is 6s and 3s.
Oh, were you born in 1975?
Again, why do you pigeonhole me on the 25s? Maybe in a casino.
I don't know. Tell me your date here.
Why would I give that information to you? That doesn't seem appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Not with you and your potential for identity theft. Do you really, would you trust yourself with your own, you don't even trust yourself with your own information.
I'll give you the rundown of it.
Listen.
I had to get some professional stuff done.
I'm sorry that the jail vaccinated you.
It will tell us our hot days and when we could power strike.
Nope, not interested. I feel like if I give myself over to the whims and whams of the Star Childs, then I'll forget that I'm living a life right in front of myself. It seems like too many people on Earth are waiting for a savior to come tell them how to be and what to do.
It's not about having a saber, it's about power arcing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I have no inkling toward pursuing power. Do you?
Yeah.
Well, then go away, top of the mogul person, and go dominate and step on people's skulls while you climb mountains. What's wrong with you? We're all just as even Steven as everybody. Everybody gets their say because every life has the exact value as every other life. What's my what?
What's your birth year?
Oh, somewhere between 1953 and 1973.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike yours, I wasn't born in the 80s. I mean, barely. You were born in the, almost the 90s. Well, I was born in almost the 70s. That's your only clue because that's telling you exactly when I was born. Come on, like this. That's why. Okay. Anyhow, I don't ask or ever in any judgmental way am trying to get you to feel bad about yourself. Don't feel bad about yourself. Ever. Just don't. But don't fear investigating yourself, especially your motivations. And especially if something keeps happening, like you keep knocking on my door. Isn't that a pattern of behavior that you think maybe should change in your life so that you can get on with your life and do something important? You know, whatever your consistent patterns of behavior that you start cycling back on and think, why am I doing this again? I think if you're not investigating those, then you're just missing out on easy ways to have a better life. So, when I inquire about, well, do you do this because of this or that or that? It's strictly curiosity and trying to help you ease through life with more grease and less rust. Because who needs rust when you can have grease? Is Rust a movie? Or a Broadway production? We should make it. And it should just be you and I on stage, covered in iron that's rusting for 2.5 hours. People will call us brilliant. The question is, do we have the staying power to do that?
Just say my name.
I'm not calling you Alviria or Swansaya. Lilly. What's the check made out to? Oh, it's made out to Lilly. What do you know? So, are you a Rockies fan or just wearing the glasses?
I'm actually a fan.
Me too.